Hi Duncan, so I'm going to go through your video, just watching here. I'll try and pause it at certain parts. The one thing that I've spotted first of all is, and unfortunately this toolbar is in the way. Let's just shift that. I'll just forward it slightly. And these are only sort of minor points. There's nothing massively jumping out of this, but first thing is the trainers you're wearing, you're losing a lot of power by wearing these. These are kind of running trainers, so they are designed to absorb impact. They will also absorb any power you're putting down into the ground. So you don't need to go and buy new trainers, but perhaps when you're doing squats, try and just do it in your socks, and you'll find that you're kind of feeling more about what's going on. Next thing we're noticing is the bar is very, very high up on your neck, so perhaps just drop it down slightly more so it sits kind of quite squarely on your traps as opposed to on the back of your neck. So that's just with regards to the setup. We'll just carry on here. Okay, and if we look position-wise, what we tend to look for with a squat is that your back and your shins are around the same angle, and that's looking really, really good. I would, yeah, it's still looking absolutely fine there. Your heels aren't particularly pulling up, so again, that's something that we'd look for there. That as you get to the bottom, your heels would rise up, but that's not particularly happening. The only thing that you might want to improve on is that you're not really getting a very good depth on the squat. So I will do some recording for you, just show you how to do a real good warm-up, loosen up hip flexors and look for some real depth on a squat because we're not really getting as effective here. What you could perhaps do whilst you're building this up is put a bench behind you and actually do what's called a box squat. So you would sit down onto the squat completely, take all the weight off, and then stand up again. You might find you'll need to reduce the weight slightly, which is never a bad thing if it means you're going to get a better range of motion. But I'd like to see you come down below the level of your knee, so down to sort of here on the squat, as opposed to at the moment where we're not. If I can stop it, just starting to go up. If we could just get to sort of down at this level here, you'd be getting a lot more quad activation with that. Apart from that, there's nothing really glaring along. Those are just sort of little bits that I would say with it. So look at bar position on the back of your neck. That would probably be comfier. Take your shoes off and let's look at getting it a little bit lower. But I will do a video just showing you how to really get prepared for a squat, and I'll probably put that into the main group for you. Okay, so I hope that helps.